Yes. Just considering this no-fault divorce, any divorce in which the spouse who wants to split up does not have to accuse the other of wrongdoing. Yeah. Simply state that the couple no longer wants to get along. Oh. Just so you know, that dissolution of marriage that you decided to give because of an incident that happened on Guam, yeah, that's not a reason for dissolution of marriage. But she could have said, I want a no fault divorce. Yes. And as long as we had the divorce through the United Nations, wouldn't have been a problem. Now, this garnishment, yes. My wage being garnished for back child support, yes. And any and all benefits that she received from the state or federal government since July 13th of 2012, take it back to July 2nd of 2011. Yes. I'm going to sue you for that. Pooch! I'm going to sue you for the malpractice insurance. Yes. Every bond. Yes. And now there is one group of individuals that I'm really excited to get to know. Yes. Hang on just a second here. It's hang on here just a minute. Oh, I thought they were in here. Yeah. Maybe not. Um. Excuse me. Yeah. You know, my experience with the family is they have, well, friendly neighbors. When you go through the GPS location of all malpractice insurance, yes. And all of those that have the actual liability for the enforcement of the law, yes. Every mandatory reporter. Could you get me their neighbors within a 3 or 4 house radius of each of their GPS locations? Quite often, you want to keep that spare key with a neighbor. Pooch, you thought that you'd bury something in your neighbor's backyard. Your neighbor pays you the electricity for you. Yes. You have one of these neighborly agreements. You know, I've had to go through a lot of very painful experiences where somebody's paying the water of another neighbor. Yes. You know the top secret family way of paying for things? Yes. Just give me the last 40 years of the actual physical location of every oath badge attorney, mandatory reporter, and all those are legally liable for the enforcement of the laws. Yes. And every city, every county, every neighborhood, tribal government, and all federal employees. And then get me, 3 neighbors to the left and 3 neighbors to the right. Yes. 3 neighbors behind them and 3 neighbors forward. I'm going to want to know where all your fucking shit's at, and I'd like to know who's paying your bills. I thought some neighbors had been torturing me while house sitting. Well, when you pay, I sue for get me the neighbors for the last 60 years of all of those that are legally liable for the support and defense of the Constitution of the United States. I just want to know who has electricity, who has the water, who has the broadband, and then make sure that you have my sons notify me of where they're at, and you find out if Marilyn wants to pay for my hotel room.